hope you're good wherever you are in the world. I still haven't got round to replacing Mike, my microwave. Oh my gosh. Of course I will very soon, but I think today is sort of about clean eating in every sense. Yes, according to the internet, this appliance, this is a portable dishwasher, is a suitable alternative. And actually this model can go up to 98 degrees. So there's loads of different models like this. This can steam, it can do a fruit wash. So it does actually have a mode for fruit. It's also got baby care. You know, if you want to wash your baby in a dishwasher. But no, I've got like a jug, and that'll make sense in a minute. This Pori thing, this rack thing that I don't think we'll be needing today, and this is actually the fruit basket, and that will be our first test. But let me just show you why this is here. Well, first up, it's normally down this end of the room as my desk, so I've just like bodged everything to one side, taking the PC down. There you go, Boston. But also, because this machine is so big and bulky, it would be up here, and by the time I open the door, it would be back there, so it would be quite hard, and also it could flood. So let me just show you on the back. We've actually got two bits for pipes. We've got a water inlet here, so if you wanted to plumb it directly in, you can. And this is for the wastewater. Now, because this table is lower than my work surface, I'm worried the wastewater might go back into it. So this is flowing down, well, into a bucket there, and it does actually say that is fine for it to do. Yeah, the other thing to say is the waste pipe from it is like epically flailing from where it's been suddenly released from the packaging. For the time being, I've just taped it to the bucket so it doesn't go everywhere. But instead of plumbing it in, we have this cap here with a filter, and I guess you don't need to use this, but we will. Open the water tank cap to add water. There will be beeping beep when filled, 5 litres of water filled with. I feel like I'm educating myself with Star Wars after the blue milk the other day. I do feel like that is something that Yoda would actually say. Right, so let's turn it on. And I know what you're thinking, is this a lot of faff? Well, dishwasher cooking has been around for years. It's a video I've wanted to do for a very, very long time, but Mrs. B keeps saying this.
You're not cooking anything in our dishwasher. You can get your own.
Why?
Why? Because we need to clean stuff in it, not cook.
Yeah, good point. Right, so if we turn this on, ooh, what we have to do is fill it with 5 litres of water. It won't let us do anything until that happens. Bizarrely, the jug that comes with it is only 1.8 litres. Imagining we use this boat, oh yes, and it's like running into that hole. We've just got to keep going. Well, it's going somewhere, and my bucket isn't filling up with water yet, so we're looking for that beepy beep when it hits 5 litres. Hello? Are you gonna beep? Oh! Yes, it sounds like a budget alarm clock, but we're cooking. So just a quick test before we start going into the viral videos is to see if our plumbing works as well. The fruit wash. Now it comes with this basket. You can either do a hot wash or a cold one. So if you wanted to do the cold wash, that's better for fruits with soft surfaces such as strawberries. Or if you want to push it to the 36 degrees C hot wash, you need something with a harder surface such as grapes, apples. Or I was just looking at the manual here. There's another fruit called a jujube. I've not heard of it before, but I just Googled it and it looks like some like red dates or something. Nice. Oh, these do actually clip down like this. This is probably the most normal thing we're doing in this today. So P1, and then there's the fruit logo, and we literally just press play. It's lit up. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Look, you can see right inside of it. Oh, there's water filling up inside down there. Amazing. Oh, look. Yes. That's amazing, look at that! It's actually washing our fruit. Most exciting sink ever. And no, I'm not gonna put in a clip of the end sink. I'm actually really jealous of that fruit right now. Of course, with it being grapes, like it said about apples and the juju things, or whatever it was, they're a bit of a firmer surface. If that was like warm water and it was strawberries, and let's face it, sometimes you pick up a strawberry and you're like, oh, it's a bit soft, it would obliterate it. Yeah, I don't wanna be making jam in my dishwasher just yet. Well, it's all very calm now. 3 minutes left. All right, so this is still filling up. This is a builder's bucket from my garage that, as you can see, I used it for other things. I didn't buy a brand new bucket, guys, but this is actually filling up quite a lot here. This has been like the longest, it's just stopped. The longest 12 minutes ever. Oh, hello, how are you? This is very much the calm before the storm, but at least we've proven that the machine works, the plumbing works. I'll keep topping up the machine, won't show you that. It's slightly warmer. Some exceptionally washed grapes, but we're not just here for that. Gonna start with this one. Here we go. Hot dogs being threaded on directly to those cake stand things that we pop down. Look at that. Looks like a load of fingers. Even the hot dog buns as well go in bags. It goes in, and I guess it's steaming. Yes, that looks very weird indeed. But even the hot dog buns should be steamed, and there we go. Sauce as well. I don't know if I'm gonna do the sauce. Let's try it. And bizarrely, the thing I'm most worried about is probably getting some sausage offcuts in the wastage pipe of the machine, and if the water gets into the bag of the dogs. I'm just gonna literally, this is the bag straight from the supermarket, exactly how it is. I mean, that feels like it's got quite a good bind on it. and we're gonna pop these up. Yeah, so I've got these hot dogs here that are pre-cooked. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, that's holding it well. That's almost like it's made for it. Like, I'm going to put one right there so it can't move too much. There we go. But so remember, these are pre-cooked. They're smoked as well. I've just washed off a bit of the brine. I don't really want to have hot dog smell in the dishwasher for the rest of the day. Actually, if you get them quite close like that. Okay. All right. Right, so that's what he does in the video. There you go. Looks like a load of fingers sticking up. Yes, they look like fingers. All right, so we are gonna do, you can get away with the rapid wash. There's a longer one that goes on for like an hour and a half. There's an eco mode that's even longer. The baby mode is about 2 hours. It's a long time to bath a baby, I've been there. But there is the steam button, and this does go to 70 degrees, I think. I'm gonna not do it for this one. I forgot to plumb my bucket back in. It's fine, there's not much water. It's just pushing out what was left in there, I guess. Okay, one of the hot dogs. Not sure if you can see it at the back there. It has fallen over. Yeah, the one thing we don't know yet is even if a speck of water has creeped into that bag with the hot dog buns and made them soggy, but we're about to find out. The only thing to say is this water is much, much murkier. I think it might be the smoky brine that's coming off of it as we wash it. Look, it's split where it's warmed and expanded. This one was hanging on. It's not torn through fully. What? Oh, they are warm. Oh my goodness. But the bag, look, it's even got steam on it. Please don't be wet inside. It's not. It's actually, oh, they're warm. Okay, I completely misjudged the hot dog bun to dog ratio here, but hey ho. No sauce. We're gonna try it the way the dishwasher intended. Yep, that's absolutely fine, and it's warm. It's at the perfect eating temperature, but it's dropping by the second, so I fancy something else. It's really weird. I've just topped up with water and the tap logo has gone, but it didn't beep. But it says if you hold down the steam button in the milk bottle, it might start to drain it. Ooh, it is. Right, I'm gonna do that. I wanna hear the beeps, all right? Yeah, this is a Barry problem. I'll sort it out, don't worry. So for reference, this is a 12-litre bucket. This is a 5-litre capacity. It's supposed to beep. I've just poured out at least 7 litres. So the maths ain't adding up. The beep did return, so we're back on track to continue our clean eating quest. We're gonna actually do 2 at the same time here. This one is actually gonna need more cooking. That looks pretty nice. You got some salmon. Oh, it's so quick. It's basically salmon being steamed with lemon and a very weird colour hue to that video there. Steaming salmon in foil. So nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna give it some pepper and some herbs as well. This is what I'm actually quite worried about, and even more so because I've just noticed I've got a hole there. I'm gonna completely wrap it and then wrap it again. Remember, there's no salt in it, there's no detergent. If any water gets in, it's not the end of the world, but that should be okay for this. Yes, here we go. On top of some noodles, there's some beef mince, which is 100% cooked. Tomato sauce, and then ultimately topped with cheese. And that is someone who cooks, look, they're covering it in tin foil. Proper covering it. She cooks the lasagna in tin foil. I'm scared. I'm gonna completely lace this because I don't want any water getting in there. And it doesn't actually show what the end result is. It just goes back to the start again. So I've cooked the mince. 100% think that's cooked. I think she was using a foil tray like this. So it actually says oven use only. Obviously that doesn't really matter for us. I wasn't sure if it would fit. I mean, it is gonna raise up a bit, but there's still a gap here to fit the salmon in too. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna put some fresh lasagna sheets at the bottom. I'm really happy it's fresh lasagna because this will not need much cooking at all. This is just gonna be a bit of a bodged one, okay? So I've got some sauce. This is a load of beef mince that I've cooked up. It was 100% cooked. Okay, so you might kind of get the drill here. I hope this is gonna be really nice, to be honest. Beautiful. I don't know about you, but I'm actually really, really excited for this now. I'm still not convinced, you know, in the words of Jeff Goldblum.
Life, finds a way.
Well, I mean, water finds a way. If it can even just get in it, it'll find its way through. I'm fairly confident, but not that confident. I'm making it into a lasagna parcel. Okay, so my salmon is there. Let's just rest start there. That's fine, okay. I don't know what I was worried about. But this time, we are 100% adding the steam. Away you go, my friend. Cook that salmon and pasta for me. Let's just hope that foil can hold strong. The window is a touch more steamy. It does smell a bit of tape. Right, let's look at the salmon first. To be fair, this outer bit here does feel like it's got a bit wet. In fact, there is a puddle of water here. So I'm kind of glad that we did the 2 lots. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That is cooked through. Yes, that is fantastic. And just to be sure, yeah. Hey, well, that's blooming worked. That's actually really nice. All right. I don't know what I'm expecting this to be like. Oh, look, I've got a bit of a cheese pull on there then as I was doing that last bit. Oh, let's just go for it. Oh, come on, baby. Yes. Right, that pasta is 100% softened. I'll tell you what, it's blooming done it. The only strange thing is it cools down by the second, and I'm relieved that I cooked that mince through because I don't know if it was enough. And on that topic, that is what brings us on to our next test. Look, a raw burger going into a Ziploc bag, foil, into the dishwasher. It doesn't really say the time, and it comes out, and I have to be honest, look at that state of that. It's a quick old video. I'm not gonna put it into a burger, but if we're gonna go to the effort of doing that, I wanna do a few other things. Okay, so I have got burgers, except when you think about what we're doing in that dishwasher, we're kind of steaming it, but also at the same time sous videing. So I've put a burger into a bag, and we are gonna sous vide it, but I also thought, whilst I was in the supermarket, like, well, why don't we get a burger that's actually partly already cooked? One of these like real cheap quarter-pounder burgers. I'm gonna put the whole thing in. But I also thought, well, if I'm gonna go to Meat Town, why don't I get myself a fillet steak, which again, I've put in a bag. Amazing for preservation. That is completely airtight there. So if we were sous videing it, it would sink rather than bob on the top. Really makes your food last longer as well. I've recently started getting into this and I've got an amazing sous vide gadget that I hope to show you in a video soon. But there is the thing with these sous vide bags as well. When you have it like this, with the lack of air being in it does cook more evenly. I don't know if that will help it, but it's a bit more exciting than doing a Ziploc bag and foil. Plus we can probably see what's going on straight away. Whereas this one, well, it's already nice and encased for us. Again, it's just if the water gets in. So it'll be really interesting to see if this cooks through. It looked really bland and boring when it did. And also how well done this steak is gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna go steam again, but this is gonna be the hour-long one. I'm keeping my eyes on the burger at the back to make sure that no water gets in there. So far, so good. I've just got another 55 minutes to wait. Even the dog's not sure what to make of it, but he can smell something. What's going on? All right, there's a minute left, and oh! I'm not sure, you know. Look, the microwave burger is puffed up. This might be okay. Well, the instructions on the back aren't. All right, here's the burger. I think it's done it, you know. It's got that really bland color that it had in the video. Yes, it's literally like rubber. Right, let's just have a look at this. It should be soft like this. That is cooked all the way through. Please forgive me if I don't want to eat loads of this. It is warm. It's absolutely fine. Luckily, it got up to temperatures enough to sort of kill off any bacteria and things. However, my steak, and I don't mind a rare steak, it is still warm. We've got a chance to use this again. Yes, we do. Because if you look at this, which is gonna do the baby care with steam for a massive 2 hours and 5 minutes. And that's 75 degrees as a base temperature before going up to 98 for that whole period. And at this point, I don't even mind if my steak is well done. But just before that, can I even, oh my gosh. It's literally, it's almost like glued tight, this burger. Oh my gosh, it's still warm. Oh no, the cheese. Oh no, am I gonna have to still like squeeze it on or something? Come on! Oh no! There you go. There's our microwave burger cheese. Why is that? I guess it's all gone so thin. This is still slightly warm. This is just like gone back to silicone. But at least we've got our sauce, hey? Funny thing is now I could like vacuum this, pause that, shove it in it to warm it back up, but there's still a bit of warmth. Okay, it works, but needs more cheese. Have a look at this. Surprising my family with a dishwasher dinner. A raw chicken breast in a jar. The water's in there cold. It's going in there with some long pasta thing. Coming out, And, well, it's saying it's cooked. I mean, you could say that's sort of more poached, but what I've done in that jar, I've got a whole chicken breast and a small chunk as well, because I'm confident that small chunks will do it. So the steak's gonna have a hell of a cooking time. I saved this one for the end because I knew it'd be the cycle with the longest heat, so hopefully that steak will get properly cooked, and also because it was raw chicken straight from scratch. It's probably one that I think could fail the most, but remember, it's going to 70 degrees plus that 98 degree steam. It could do it. I tell you what, folks, it's quite hard to see. The light is on in there, but because it's hiding away at the back, I think that jar of chicken is actually looking slightly white, and that's a good thing. We don't want medium rare chicken. As for the steak, I can't see a thing, but we've still got over 40 minutes to go. Yeah, seeing it that colour, you see that right there, right at the back? I'm actually slightly more optimistic now. Tell you what though, that baby mode is seriously hot. Oh my gosh, that's really warm. What is going okay. All right, and let's not forget our steak. It looks a little bit like the burger. I should let it rest. Okay, let's see. Is it completely well done? Oh my gosh, it is. It is pretty much. Wow. Yeah, so I think it would have been absolutely fine on that first burger cycle as we saw. I think we can agree as we take this lid off this jar. There's been a small bit of chicken. That's definitely cooked through. Oh, it's actually quite soft and tender. Actually, poaching a chicken breast and then ripping it with forks is like a nice alternative to pulled pork. I'm not saying you make pulled pork in a dishwasher. There's one thing I've learned today. If in doubt, you really want that heat in there, go for the baby mode, which is effectively a sterilization mode. Which brings me on to the final no, let's try this. Let me try this steak, okay. Oh, I don't usually like my steak well done or sterilized. Thankfully, it tastes so much better than it looks. And the chicken, wow, that is mega soft and tender. That was cold water in there. I didn't need to show you a raw chicken breast in a jar. I just want to see if that worked. Finally, after all these years, I can now tick the box that says do a dishwasher cooking video. It is done, and I don't know if I ever really want to do it again. I can say I've done it. And the irony is I haven't washed any dishes in it. We've gone way beyond that. I've had a lot of fun. Hope you've laughed, hope you've learned, and maybe look at your dishwasher in a completely different way. See you later.